Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these little crochet Oreos, and these are perfect for beginners because you need, I'm pretty sure, 3 stitches or like 2 stitches for this, and that's all you need to know. And the good thing about these is that you don't need any stuffing. So first you're going to be needing some black yarn. You could use dark brown too, but I don't actually have that, so I'm just gonna be using black. You're also gonna be needing some white or cream yarn for the filling, which I used white. 3.5mm hook. If you want these smaller or bigger, you can just use that size hook. Scissors to cut the yarn, and a tapestry needle or a yarn needle, doesn't really matter. Don't use a sewing needle because this is a sewing needle and you can see the hole is very small and it's gonna be really hard to get the yarn through there. So first you're gonna start off with a magic loop and a magic circle. If you don't understand or if you don't know any of these stitches, I'll leave a tutorial for them in the description. So you just want to make a magic ring, and sometimes you go like that. You can't really use the chain 2 technique for this. I mean, I guess you can, but it's gonna be like really hard. So yeah, so usually you would do single crochets in here, but we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna be doing double crochets. So you want to do 12 double crochets in here. I'm just gonna show you really quick what a double crochet is. So you yarn over, and then you put your hook in the loop, and then you yarn over. You should have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through the first 2. You should have 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through the last 2. So you just want to do 12 of these little double crochets in here. So I'm just gonna do this off camera. Make sure to do 12. You don't want to do 6. So once you're done doing your 12 double crochets into your magic circle, you just want to shut it closed with the end. So how you do that is just pull on the end and it closes itself, so like this, and make sure to tighten it fully. So now we want to close this circle off, so we're going to do a slip stitch. How you do that is, I'm not going to like a tutorial for this because this is really easy, is that you insert your hook and then you yarn over and you pull through, and instead of yarning over again like a single crochet, you just want to pull this loop under. So let's move on to round 1, which is just, instead of, you know how to do increase, right? So instead of doing increase with single crochets, you want to do it increase with double crochets. So you want to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So that's a 1 double crochet, and you want to go in the same stitch, okay, the same stitch, and you want to do a double crochet in that exact same thing. You can use a stitch marker for this part if you want, but I'm just gonna count it. You can put a stitch marker right here, but yeah. So this will just increase the amount of double crochets that you have. So unfortunately I can't put a tutorial for this because I don't think there is a tutorial for this. So I'll just get back to you when I'm done, or you know what, I might just film this part. goodie bags because I feel like they're gonna look cute. And the theme is probably gonna be crochet because I just learned how to crochet this year. And I actually hated crochet at first. I was like, I hate crochet so much because my mom told me about it. And I originally did Loomy Groomy first, and that was what my channel was about. But I guess, oh my god, sorry, this is moving a lot. Let me just, okay, hopefully it's better now. I'm filming this on a laptop, so it's really bad. It was moving a lot. Sorry about my clothes. This is my school uniform. So this is my last stitch right now. So I'm done with my little circle, and this will be the top of your Oreo. So it's like these. It's pretty much the same shape. So now you wanna go into the next stitch and you wanna do a slip stitch right here. So then you have your little circle, and you can just cut the end off because you don't really need that. So now I want to cut it off, and you want to leave a little amount of length because you're gonna be sewing this. But if you're gonna be hot gluing this, you can just leave a normal end, just like that. And you want to go ahead and make one more of this, so then we have one for the bottom. And by the way, if you want, I actually use this side, but you can use the other side for the top as well. I just think this side looks better, or if you think there's no difference, I'll just make the other one off camera because I just feel like it. So anyways, okay, so I went ahead and made two of these little black parts, and I cut it off. And you don't need to make a long end, so I cut it and I hid it already. So now we have to make the filling. So there are two options for this. You can make it smaller than the actual cookie itself, like I did over here, but I didn't really like how that looked. Or you can make it the same size. So if you want to make it smaller, instead of doing 12 double crochets in the magic loop, you want to do 10 and then the rest is the same. But if you want to make it the same, you can just do the exact same steps we did for this. So I already went ahead and did that, and you can just hide the ends with a needle now. This is why the needle is important, but you're gonna need it for even more important things later on. I'm just gonna do this. Let me just show you guys how I hide it. So you see these little V shapes, which are the stitches. I just put my needle in there, and I just do that again and again. Okay, so cut the excess, make it flat, take this out. So I'm just gonna put my needle in the end of this beforehand, because I think it helps. And by the way, if you don't have a needle, you can just use a bobby pin. It actually works pretty good. So like that. So what you want to do is you want to take your pieces. So the top part, take the filling, put it like this, and take the bottom. Basically just like a simple Oreo, and you want to fiddle around with it until you think it's like good, I guess. So once you think it's good, you just want to go to the bottom, but actually go from the top wherever your end is, and you want to kind of put it like this and you pull. So now that the thread is at the bottom, we're gonna insert our needle from the bottom, go up, threads on the top, go from the bottom. I just want to go all the way around until it's closed. And as you can see, I'm not doing it like exact same position. I'm just leaving a little bit of space. But if you don't feel like sewing this together, you can just hot glue it. As you can see, I made a little mistake there, so I'm just gonna undo that and put my needle in again. You should definitely cut more than you need, because sometimes you mess up and then you have to cut like a little amount. So I'm just gonna fast forward me closing the Oreo up. You can like add the Oreo thing on it with felt, but you're probably not going to be able to see that because it'll be in black, so just don't bother. As you can see, I'm almost done. So I'm done. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just cutting it off right here, I'm just going to kind of weave it in the top of the Oreo just so it doesn't come out, because I'm gonna like give this to someone and I don't want it to get ruined. You can actually add a keychain on this. I'm getting a bunch of keychains soon. I think it'll look cute. So once you're done weaving it in, you can simply just cut it off. And I made so many Oreos in like 10 minutes. I made so many of these. I made 4. I'm probably gonna make one more. And these look really real. And it's a perfect craft for a beginner that you can do if you're bored and if you don't have much yarn. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.